Welcome to our 2021 Hatsubon First Obon service, where we honor and remember those who have passed away during the past year since our last Obon service. We will display the lanterns and names of those who have passed away during the chanting of Sanbutsuge. We are gathered to observe the Buddhist Church of Oakland's Hatsubon First Obon service. In the midst of samsara, may we awaken to the true significance of life. In the midst of our loss, may we experience the joy and gratitude of the Buddha Dharma. Kogen Gigi Ijin Mugok Nyozen Myo Muyo Tosha Nichigapmani Shuko Enyo Kai ship nom peng yunyaku jumok nyorai yogen chosemunin shogaku dayom konu jippo gaimon shojin Sammai chie itokumunyo shushoke jintai zemnen shobup hokai gujin no kugo gaitai mumyo yokunu seson yomu ninno shishi jin tokumunyo kukun kodai jie jinmyo komyo iso shindo daisen ganga sabut zai shoho kado shoji mifugedat fusejoi kainin shoji nyoze sanmai chie ijo gosei tokubut fugyo shigam isai kuku isadayam keshi ubut yakusen okuman munyo daisho shunyo goja kunyo isai shito shobu funyo gudo kensho fukyak hinyo goja shobuten sekai bufu kake mushu sepdo komyo shisho hen shisho kok nyoze shojin ijin nanyo yoga sabut kokudo daich goshu kimyo dojo chozep 国女内音にむとそがとあいみんとだぷにさいじっぽ来しょ新年少女いとが国けなくあんのこぶ神妙ぜが神書ほんがのひ力少々よちっぽせそんちえむげじょにょしそんちがしんぎょけにょしんししょくとくちゅがぎょしょじん忍術不けなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶがんにしくどく平等せいさいどほんぼだいしんおじょあんなこI would now like to deliver the Dharma message. Now today's service is Hatsubon, and I've also been calling it the first Obon service. So this is a service for those who have passed away since last year's Obon, so over this past year. Not the calendar year, right? Not really academic year, but the kind of Obon year. And so for some of you, it's been maybe almost a year. For others, it might only be a few weeks since you lost your loved one. And so it's kind of a time to be with other people who've lost people during this past year, even though, of course, you have your own experience with your loved one and your own relationship, but also kind of acknowledging these different times. So in one sense, it's a memorial service. And connected to that, we may feel that we're still mourning. And that's okay. Actually, you may have heard me talk about the 49th day service as a kind of mourning period, so that kind of month and a half where we acknowledge that we may still be feeling sadness, loss. But the first year service is a mourning period as well. It kind of commemorates the end of that first year. So for most of you, you're still in that first year period. So if you do feel sadness, it's okay. Right? And this mourning period is important. But it's not only a period of mourning. We also acknowledge that at this service, Hatsubon, but also maybe more so the Obon service that we're going to do afterwards. The Obon service is also known as Kangi-e. E means gathering, Kangi means joy. And this isn't joy as the opposite of sad, right? It's not happy versus sad. This is what I like to call deep joy and gratitude. It's beyond just happy or sad, right? It also incorporates or has those feelings of sadness, of loss, but also the feelings of deep joy when we realize how much we receive. When we realize the depth and breadth of our relationships. When we realize the deep impact that our loved ones who we've lost have had on us. Now for Hatsubon, right, it might still be soon. Each one of us is different. Right? Each one of us has a different relationship with the deceased, the circumstances that they passed, right? All these different things affect how we feel. But in Buddhism, we're able to feel those feelings. We acknowledge the difficulty of sadness, but also the joy of a lifetime shared. So I think Hatsubon can be kind of difficult in that sense, because in one sense, we're still mourning our loss, but in another sense, we're trying to not get rid of that, but move through it. And maybe that's part of what the Obon festival is about. Last night we had our virtual Obon festival. If you weren't able to watch when it happened, we had a kind of a live premiere of it, right? Or we streamed it, but it's still available on YouTube, so you can still watch. The Obon dance, or Bonodori, is also a joyful dance. It's a joyful dance in community. And even though we aren't able to be together in person to do it, the wonders of technology that have helped us through this past year have also helped us be able to celebrate together, even if we aren't able to physically be together. So in addition to feelings of sadness, I hope that you also find these feelings of deep joy and gratitude welling up. It's not something I can say, you have to feel this, or you should feel this. It's not something to say, just turn it on. It's not something we can just turn on and off, right? It's something that just comes out. But it's through reflecting, remembering, as difficult as that can be. But I hope that this service helps you be able to do that, right? To realize, whoa, it's okay to think about them, even if it hurts. It's good, wonderful to think about them. Right? It's important to think about myself and my relationships. So for this Hatsubon, I want to thank you for joining us. And I want to express my condolences for your loss within this past year, but also looking ahead, right, into our lives, realizing they're still with us, just in a different way. And with this really wonderful opportunity to reflect with the lights of the candles and the lanterns, right, with our special Hatsubon service. So why don't we conclude the Dharma message with Gassho, reciting the name of the Buddha in joy and gratitude. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda. I want to thank you for joining us for our 2021 Hatsubon First Obon service. We'll also be having our Obon Kangie Gathering of Joy service premiering at 10 o'clock on YouTube. So if you can join us for that, you're more than welcome. You can also watch it later. You don't have to watch it as it plays. And please also visit our website, BuddhistChurchofOakland.org. You can donate. You can check for updates. We're hoping to open the church in September, but we're, it's constantly changing, right? We're really not sure what will be happening then. So we'll be sending notification out to members. But if you don't hear anything, you can also look online at our website for updates about the status of that. Okay, thank you very much. This will conclude our Hatsubon First Obon service. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda.